Good afternoon everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is lovely to have you here. Now, I started 5 minutes ago with my scraps on Sunday and I didn't press play. I'm such a fool. So I haven't done very much. It was literally 5 minutes ago. So what I was saying to you was, I hope you're all well, and that this might be the last scraps on Sunday for a couple of weekends because I want to get some book page things used up. So I'm going to do at least a couple of weekends, Saturday and Sunday, I think, using up the book page unless something changes in the meantime. I think I said on Saturday's video that that's what I was going to do. So I'm literally going through. There's not an awful lot in here. That's my glue book, making it look even bigger. Yeah, there's not a lot in here, so I'm literally just going to go through and, you know, see what the bits are saying to make me. So I had a page of this was all together with a strip at the end that had gone where my printer had run out of ink. So I fussy cut a flower out of it. Isn't that gorgeous? We might put something on. There's another big one in that corner which I've just backed with some paper, another page out of there. So this was like a fly page from a book. It's it said Frederick 1, but I think it's the Flower Fairies. They must have done the Flower Fairies as well as the who is it? Beatrix Potter, as well as the Beatrix Potter books. Yeah, but I've done that as like an uptuck. Big one, granted, a nice big uptuck. And then just this little piece of paper, which is on beautiful paper. I've just done one of those faux envelope journal spots on. And that's as far as I've got. I looked at that one and couldn't decide. So it's just sitting there. At the minute, that's all I've done. And I looked at that, which is, again, it shouldn't be that colour. You can see, I think, if you look careful, the lines in it. And this lilac colour's not the right colour. That's when my printer runs out of ink. So that I'm going to put on one side, and I'm going to coffee dye it because I don't dislike it, but I don't particularly like the colours. Right, these little bits should be in the little scrap box which is here. So anything this small should fit in this box basically, because they don't. Because this is you know, kind of going to be my, let's make that fit. It's going to be my collage box, you know, which will always have stuff in it for collaging. And when I'm down to just little bits like that, I'll be very happy. So yeah, I'm just using as much out of here for now as I can, and then that will be it for the scraps for a while. So there's a lot of card and things like that lower down. Well, that's that lovely paper. Now this is all lovely journaling paper, isn't it? And not that one because it's got glitter on it, look, but that one. So maybe I should keep the backing journaling type paper together for now. See how much of it I come across. You know, it might be that I use something like this to make a tag, and then we'll grab this to back it with. I don't know about that glitter there. That it could be anything in particular. That big blob. It's just I'm just saving as much of the rest of the paper as I can. Look, right, that can go in the little one now. I'm going to put that in the bin. It's just a bit too big, that, for making something with. I've got stuff here. Why am I looking in there? Okay. So that is just a plain piece of book page from one of the Edith Holden, you know, not the Country Diary books, but a book with her Country Diary drawings in it. And that's going to make a nice tag. I don't even dislike that bitch. So will you fit on there without that? Not quite, but we can make a tall, slim one. So let's utilise it. Oops. Stick the two together. It doesn't matter how straight it is, and then we can straighten it up when it's dry on the smooth those. It's the guillotine type thingamajig. So this one is from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, this collaged page, I believe. I'm pretty sure it is. And that little bit then can go in that little box. So yeah, even if I'm just making tags or tag bases, they're not in the scrap box then. I mean, I don't mind the scrap box having stuff in it. I just don't want it overflowing so that when I'm working you know, and I pop something in it because it's under my desk in front of my knees, that it stays in and doesn't float out onto the floor or something like that. So just get a bit more of it out. Yeah, we'll let that dry, and then we'll maybe put a label or something on it and cut it tag shaped. So there is more of that. There's a full page of that one. I think they were slightly different, were they? Yeah, it's a different, similar but not the same page. So I don't know, we'll put that one there for now. Let's see what else we're playing with. Music, some more of that. Ooh. This lovely spotty bag. I don't know how that ended up in there really. I suppose it's kind of, you know, trash that you make with. I got an order from Tanya, it had a treasure in it. It's a lovely colour, isn't it? Green spotty. Might put that with my book pages. That'd be nice in a journal, won't it? Okay, so there are things that I'm going to deal with. Some more of these. Oh, I think I put them in because I liked the back. So not that little one that can go in the scrap box, but this one. What did I do with them now? What did I do with my backing pieces? Does anybody know? Yeah, I should put them in the top of the scrap box. Okay, so these are all for tags or journal cards or something. And look at that, that's a big piece of, that's going to make a nice couple of tags or journal cards. So I'll just put that on there for now. So this is a Tim Holtz. I haven't used one of these for ages to make something with. I was just looking at that. What could we make? A pockety tuck type. Maybe that way. So that it's a tuck that way. It's going to be too wide to sit on a page that way though, isn't it? Yeah, make the pocket down there and an up tuck. Yeah, I don't think I want a folded piece. It's quite fairly thick. Or do I? No. Gosh, can you hear the cogs whirring? I mean, I like it there and that bit of tuck. So what do we want across here? I don't dislike that. It's just, is it interfering with that tuck there? Maybe we want a piece that goes all the way in. Let's see what we've got. No. Something pink would go nice with it. I mean, this would go nice with it, wouldn't it? Let's. I've got some Tim Holtz paper there, scrapbook paper. I could do with some of that on there, but it's not big enough. Maybe we could make that flap bigger. No. Okay, keep digging. Something will come to me in a minute. There's another piece of that. Look. That is all that journaling paper that's underneath. Back in. What are you? Okay, let me just move the journal papers to one side so we're not getting muddled up again. They're back in the scrap box. Put that in there and that in there. I like it that way, I have to say. So that could be an up tuck, couldn't it? And this could be a nice pocket lower down here. And that fits exactly, which is a shame because I'd like it to be a gusseted pocket. Just because of the size of it. Just thinking that could open up there like that, make it even bigger. So I think I've decided what I'm going to do. Sorry about the brain delay there. I'll just get my chopper. Gosh, bang, bang, bang. So how much does this measure? It's just the noisy channel today, isn't it? So that is 1.5 inches. No, I need it in centimetres. Just shy of 4 centimetres. So I've had that top bit. Yeah, that's a decent sized pocket there, isn't it? If I do that at 4, I was thinking just to cover that, and it would match, wouldn't it? Just to cover that there. You know, it's then an up tuck if I stick it down. And then this could be the pocket, you know, a big pocket at the bottom. We could have a double pocket, so have I got something to go in between the two? That's, I mean, we've got brown card. What about this? Is it a different? No. No. I mean, I could dig outside of my scrap box, but I really want to use scraps. I really want to stick to the scraps. What have we got going here? We don't want glitter. That is for sure. Now, I quite like that the flap on there. It's probably a bit high. You just cut this down. Bear with me. It'll be worth it in the long run. About there. Oh my goodness, I do apologise. You can see everything's fighting me, can't you? It's because I wasn't filming. Just sends me all to pieces. And I definitely didn't want it that high. So 10, 9.5. Let's go with 9.5. Are you straight? This edge should be. Let's see. I'll try not to whack you with that. So I'm thinking, no, it's still too high, I think that. Oh, that's off there. Where's the other bit gone? I was thinking, did I really leave that little? That's better. That's better. Now I don't want this cream colour. I'm going to colour it, cover it something. So what? Let's glue this on here because it could be drying as we figure out what's happening. So this was from my those botanical flower and butterfly pieces, which yeah, I treated myself to, and I wasn't sure when I got them because they had a bit of shininess to them, but I'm loving them. Really loving using them, so I'm pleased that I did. I've put them on quite a few things just recently, so. Falls light or something on there. So I'm making it to stick down on a whole page. Not, you know, not the removable. So what do we want to cover this in? Let's remove that without hitting you. That's it. Now I had some nice rice paper. What did I do with that? That's kicking about. Which one was it in? Good question. Anyway, we'll use whatever. Oh, we could have book page. No. We'll use whatever comes to us first. Thought I felt it then, but it was the doily. Right, we've got. Oh, that's not what I thought I had hold of at all. I thought I had some coffee dyed paper in the hand then. Music, paper. I don't know what I did with that piece of rice paper. It was here 2 seconds ago, wasn't it? Have you gone in here? Don't think you have. No, but there might be something in here. Something half made. No, there isn't. How annoying. It will just appear, won't it, when I've chosen something else. Okay, let's choose something else. Because I was just thinking. No, too many different browns. So, having said that, what colour do we want then? No, that's the same colour, isn't it? Oh gosh, I can't make a decision today. Look, I found it. I found the rice paper. Right, now the question is, are you deep enough? Yes. Okay. Result. So, where are we going to put you? About there. I'm going to try and do it the easy way. Let's see. So I'm just going to, oops, sorry. I'm going to put some glue on here where I want the rice paper to stay. And then hopefully I'll just be able to cut round the top half and tear the bottom with a ruler. Let's see. Things have got to start to go right soon, haven't they? Oops. Don't get the white bit on. I like the yeah, I like the cream showing through it, if you see what I mean. Where there's very, you know, white pieces, you can still see the cream. The cream, what is it? File folder. It's got a lovely fancy tab on it. I can try not to alter the shape of it. Difficult for me. The rice paper just cuts so easily, that's the thing. Perhaps if I used the smaller ones I'd be more accurate. Maybe, and then again maybe not. Yeah, tearing it was easy. Okay, oops, let's keep that bit. We don't want to waste any rice paper. Okay, so you do need your edges doing just in case you show. And then is it a big enough contrast now? What's on the back? And that is a different brown. How many browns are there in the world? A lot, it would seem. Right, what do we think to that? I don't suppose that great big flower would go on there, would it? No, but a flower will go on there and it'll look nice. So do I want a divot there? I don't think I do. No, I don't think I do. So let's put this one on first. The thing about these, when you use these packaging pieces, I probably don't do it enough. You know, you get an interesting piece that you wouldn't normally create. Maybe I ought to attempt replicating it just in card, so it becomes part of my repertoire. There's a good word. A couple of good R words for you. I can't say it again. Replicate. Yes, there we go. Repertoire. Yeah, I think I do prefer that one. It's just too similar, that other side. You know, I did like the pattern on it. Yeah, it's definitely going to be that. So I'll just stick it down. I'm definitely not putting a divot in it. Yeah, so I'll see if we've got some papers we can do that with again and make another one. You know, the thicker card pieces. And you could even put another triangular pocket on there, couldn't you, and make it a get back. Give me some space. It's a bit shiny, that, so we'll give it plenty of glue. Oh, I'm warm again, so it's very typical bank holiday weather here for us in the UK. So it has been sunny and bright. It was beautiful walking around the car boot, but it is now well, we've just had a little shower and it's blowy, but it's still warm. It's just what we would call typical August bank holiday weather. Changeable. I suppose that's because of where we are in the season. What to do with that piece of card I was using for a... Did I put it in here? Who knows? I just found another tiny bit of Tim Holtz in there. Look. We'll use a big piece then. Oh, here we go. Just to make sure it's working and stuck. Yeah, that's nice. Ink the top. Just give it a moment or two to properly grab. I think that just wants straightening up down there a bit. Maybe down both sides once it's glued. It's not going to be big enough to be a tag, but it might make a nice corner pocket on there. Okay, let's do it, because it's got some interesting decoration on it. So I couldn't, do I want to tear or do I want to I've got a circle here. Don't think I have. I'll have. I have. To draw around is what I wanted. No, it's not really the... Oh, I don't know. Let's try it. Just to give it a bit of a different shape. What's that that's got me? Okay, so I don't go quite so... Yeah. Get off me. I didn't quite go in there, but you can't see my pencil mark now. Yeah, it would have been nice torn as well. I just think with, you know, we've got a fancy shape there and a fancy shape there. So we've got 3 pockets and an up-tuck. Quite big pockets as well, so you could make it a, you know, a well-stuffed pocket. Might be nice in the front or the back of a journal. You know, cover. Inside cover. I'm thinking I'd like a label up there. That's a nice piece as well. Let's not get rid of that. What have you grabbed now? You're out glitter, so you should have. There's something fairly plain. Bigger. Maybe I want it to the side. Botanicals. I don't know that they are really, are they? Plate. Quite like that one. Just wondering about having a plainer one down there with it. Kind of connecting it. Let me just try you now. I like that. Okay, let's go for that. Yeah, this is what I like about the scraps on Sunday when I don't know what I'm making, because you end up with some, sometimes, not always, some interesting pieces. I've no idea what tag-wise I would want in that, you know, journal card-wise, so I'll hang fire on that. So I've got a tuck, you're not anything, you're a fussy cut. And this one can now be trimmed down so we can make it something. I don't want to leave any, you know, half-made pieces. Because that's what happens, they just still sit around in the scrap box if I do that. What would you like on your butterfly? Got my cup of tea there. Nice green multi one. Yeah, I like that. It's got the text behind it. And I quite like the outline of the... Okay, let's have you and... Whoops. I'm wondering about a little word. Field notes. I think I prefer the black. Got some smaller ones in here, so let's see. Magical. Yeah, they're much blacker as well, aren't they? The Breathe, I do like that one. Yeah, Breathe. Yep, just a nice, easy, simple tag or pocket filler journal card if you want. So I won't now, but I can put a tab on the top, or I could put a tab on the side if you want a sideways journal card, you know, for a side pocket. Put some lace on it, but it's just a nice, could round the corners, but I'll just leave it as a nice, I can't use the word plain, not decorated, not finished base. Lovely. Okay, I won't put the pin in there for now, but we may come back to you. So I'll put that little piece of rice paper in the tiny box now. Got so many of those strips. Now some of those bits of card I know I'm going to use for die cuts. So let's have a look what we've got going on here. All sorts of bits, random. Got these still. Okay. Do I want to cut any of those out? That one definitely not. I might cut those out, put those with the fussy cutting pile. Right, what have we got? Oh, that's a lovely Edith Holden image. Which way up do you go? That way. Right, it's creased there, so let's take that off. Let's take that off. And I don't particularly want that word in there. What's it saying to us now? That lovely butterfly. Saying dinky tag to me, but I really don't need any more dinky tags. See what else we've got going on. Right, so for some reason you're stuck down, so let's stick you down. It is nice paper. It's not, looks like it's been glued on, but it's not one of my glue book pages. But I've got plenty of book pages, so that's probably what I thought at the time. Right, you want to go with the backing paper, because that's all you are. I'll put you 3 on there for now, and I'm thinking a journal card. Something stuck on there. So what do we want behind it? Go across there. What do we want behind here? I mean, we've got the book page. I just feel it wants something more, perhaps down this bit. So I don't want text. What have I got apart from text? There's some music paper somewhere. It's very old music paper. Let's tear this bit off that's clearly, you know, had another life. Sideways on. Right, I'm just going to play, so just bear with me. This is what to do with, lost my glue up. This is what to do when you're not sure. Just play, and then if you don't like it, put it in the bin. It's official. I'm giving you permission. Make something today with your scraps that you don't know what you're making, and when you've done, if you don't like it, stick it in the bin and don't feel disappointed. Feel pleased that you've had the fun of playing with those papers, because that's what I'm doing, and I'm enjoying myself. It's a shame because I like that picture there now that I'm looking at, but we can't have them both, so we'll just go with this one down here. Oops, it's soft with the glue. Right, I do need to put the lid on this because it's been off too long now, because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. Move that pencil as well on that ruler, because everything's moving in on me. So yeah, I'll have a label. I just don't know if I want to butterfly as well, but it wants backing, and I've got all this backing paper here to choose from. So let's have a piece of that on it. It's very thin, and I think you still see the book page through it. Yeah, I quite like that. So you feel sticky. I must have glued on you. See, all these bits we could have put in the bin, and you know, if you've got too many and they're causing you a headache, put them in the bin. But you know, if you've got a bit of time to kill and you don't know what you want to do, stick them together and see what they become. Now, what I want that to do for a little bit is dry before I, you know, cut near it, ink it, embellish it. So I'll just put it on one side, just there, so I don't forget it. Let it dry a little bit while I work on something else, and then come back to it. Now this, I love these, you know, indexes, and I love this one because it's particularly small. I was tempted to make a lot of those little faux, excuse me, let me have a quick drink. Faux what? Tickets, but I can't think what labels. Anyway, but I do want some tall thin tags, don't I? So I'm thinking that would make a nice background for a tall. Let's just back it first and then decide what size we're going to make it. Right, so I want some a bigger piece to start with. I'm not sure why that's in there. Oh, that's why it's in there. It's backing paper. Okay, let's go with it. Try and have that lovely. So there, we're going to glue the whole thing, are we? Because it's not going to be that big. Let me cut it down there. Seems a waste gluing more than I can handle. Oops, I can handle. So I'm going to straighten it off. Oh, I've got some dust or something in my throat. Don't be me. That's better. So I'll probably only get one tall. Oops, being a bit rough with my glue again. Probably only get one tall tag out of this. But that's all right. It's been sat in there a while, hasn't it? To see if I can get that lovely. Image. Am I upside down? No. For a minute I thought, you know, with there being an image both sides, I can go in a small bit now. So that's going to be the journaling on piece, and this one's going to be the piece that we prettify the front. So I'm going to use that line there, or am I? No, I'm not. I'm going to go right into the, no, I'm going to use that line there just to get a straight line to start with, and then trim it down. Now I can go in next to the text because I've got straight edges. That's it. That's what I was after. So it's pretty on the back for journaling on. What we're going to put on here, a really big flower. I wonder if that pink one will go. Let's try it. I think it was more wide than now. I could, yes, let's prune it a little. There. Perfect. Actually, I nearly threw that away, but it's quite a nice leaf, look. Leave it here to see if I use it later. There you go, your first joke of the day. Yeah, and I think I'll have a label at the bottom, so I'll put that one higher up. Super duper. So I haven't made two pieces the same yet, have I? That's always good. I was going to have another go at one of those ones out of a card. I said it, didn't I? But I didn't do it. The thing is, I pick the next piece of paper out and then I'm off again on a different thought path. I might make one while the film's uploading just to... I love that on there. Really love that. That's gorgeous. A label on the bottom. That's nice. That's those little tiny rulers. Keep that out. I might be using that. If I can find something to use it on today, I will be. Now we could have a nice green plain. Like that as well. Date. I like that, but I'm not sure it's big enough. Maybe we can put it up there. There's a tiny piece of... Is that vellum or a sticker? Oh, it's a sticker. Some lovely bits in here. What are you doing in here? Hiding from me. I'm just pulling bits out of love. I'll put them back in at the end of the... Oh look, that's from that paper that I was using. It's cut into a little tag. What was I saying? Oh, there's a nice big one. But does this little one go with it as well? Not really, does it? Yeah, I like that one down there. Let's have that little teeny tiny one that you might not even spot up there. Love it. Yeah, this is what I do. I've got a little pile of gorgeous things here now. And they might end up on something, they might not. I think that's how they end up in the drawer. I just put them all, scoop them all back into the labels thing at the end if I haven't used them. I really like that, and it's got a gorgeous back. It's like a double-sided tall tag, isn't it? Because you know that side's pretty as well. You put a label and you know, a little flower or something on the bottom of there, or a butterfly, and that could, you know, that could equally be the front. Love that one. Right, how are we doing? Are we drying? Let's put this pin back in. Yeah, you can see we're drying because we're curly. We're not dry, but I think we're dry enough to trim. Right. So we'll use you as a straight line. Go around you. So this could be a pocket or a journal card. Excuse my grumbly tummy. I'm going to give it a real good ink. Yeah, it's wet. You can tell by the colour and what the ink does. You know, when it's wet, it's soaked up all that glue. It's got three layers of glue in various places, hasn't it? Put you back in. I'm thinking a bird might be nice down there, so let's see what we've got. Oh, look at that. I'm just not going to look any further. So I don't know. Oh, he's got something. So I don't know what's going on with his beak. He's got a little white berry in his beak. Love that. So up here we want a label. Do we want any of those? No. Let's try the other drawer instead of looking in the same one all the time. This one's got the more colourful things. Oh no, not dark like that. So do I want a light one? Cigar band, too big, too light. No, wrong shape. Seems to be I'm going for these dark ones today. They're all appealing to me. Yeah, plain dark. Oh, I don't want something on it. I might want something on it. Is that too much? Yeah. Let's just have a dark one with something printed on it. If we can find one. I had a few, didn't I? So, yep, here they are. Plate, Northern Boundary. Just see if I want a smaller one, or I don't dislike that. I didn't jump for joy, but I didn't dislike it. I think I might want smaller. What's this? No, I don't. I like that one. Just shows you. So it's more, you know, a word than a label, because it can't be written on. Yeah, let's have him down first. So I like him crossing the two pieces of paper. Kind of brings the whole scene together. Don't lose your berry. If you drop it round here, it'll never be seen again, the state of my desk. I have to admit, I know it's raining a bit, but I have to admit it's doing the garden the world of good. With all the sunshine and then the showers and then the sunshine again. The grass is beautiful green at the minute. Yeah, I like that. And yeah, the flowers are doing really well. The ones that are, you know, we've put in the ground. The ones in pots, you know, we still water in because it doesn't matter how hard it rains, they never seem to get enough actually caught in the pot, do they? Yeah, so that can be a pocket now or a journal card. It's got you know, writable back. It's still far from dry, so it will look much nicer and feel nicer when it's dry. How are we doing for time? We're getting through some bits now. Oh my goodness me, it's flying. Let me just get rid of that bluey page. Who knows what I'll stick to it. Right, let's get some of these. Oh, we've got another page here, look, with this. Oh, don't know why it's in there. This is that lovely freebie page. It's beautiful, isn't it? Don't know yet with that. These are what I had out earlier, aren't they? I love the blue of this. Let's see if we can make this into a tag without, you know, doing too much to it, or a journal card or whatever. So what have I got? What have I got pretty wise? Something in there very sticky. It's on you. Why are you sticky? I'll put it over there to dry. I don't know why these are in here. It must have been the same reason that side had the. So how will I know where to put it? About there. Do I want that bit showing? No, probably not. If I that's not what you, that really confused me. Did you see that? Confused? Very. Right. I just want to try and get it, you know, in the right place. I just love the blue back of it. Oops. Okay. We're going down that tag route. And glue the proper side. I'm getting a bit gloopy on me. I think that must have been what was on that book page that I just picked out. Must have been a gloop off the edge of here because it was wet. A gloop, is that a word? Have I just made it up? I know gloopy is, but a gloop. Look at that thread. Let's see if I've got the top of the flower. I think I have. I think I'm all right there. Oops. Just tear the excess off. See, ideally, if I wasn't filming, I'd do a few of these, glue them together, and then just, you know, leave them to dry a little while before I did anything else with them. That's a nice piece. Yeah, because they're so much easier to work with when they're dry. I mean, that's a beautiful, it's going to be a beautiful tag, isn't it? I'll just let it dry and then I can trim it in the trimmer. And it probably only wants a label or a word in it. You're out of there. That was a quick one. Right, let's see if I can do some quickies. Right, what have we got going here? Oh, you're nice. Put it back. Put it back. Yeah, not so fussed about that one. That would make a nice foldy over. Is it too big though? It needs to be upside down. Bear with me, that's it. So that they're looking the right way. No, it's not appealing to me. Put it back. Live to fight another day. Right, I think what I'll do when this, when I stop and unload this, is I'll go through all this and put all the backing. There's loads of, you know, just backing pages in here. That's a new stamp that I was trying out, the ink splot or the coffee stain or whatever. It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, just pull them out and keep them together, and there'll be practically nothing left then in this. Oh, I've got this piece. It ended up right at the bottom again. So I'm gonna make this into one of those faux envelopes. So you need to be upside down for you to be the right way. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, it might make a nice, quite a nice biggish envelope. Let's make a biggish envelope with it. I like that London, so let's have London showing. And then fold this up. And because I can't cut straight to save my life, I shall do it on this. That bottom bit off. I was just debating what to do with the, I think I will just round the corners of the flap. So now my question is it going to be an envelope, an actual envelope, or is it going to be a faux envelope for journaling? I think I might make it into an actual envelope, because I can then, it can go in a pocket sideways, can't it? If it opens out to be an envelope. So I need to ink the inside like that, just in case it's on show. Well, that one won't be, but that one will be. So should have used my pink, shouldn't I? Never mind. I still love this walnut. Yeah, that's a nice envelope. I am literally going to stick it down. I'm going to leave that rough cut piece. I don't need a divot in it because there's plenty of room there. Because I made a nice big flap. To make your flap small, you have to go a lot higher up. Yeah, I will very probably stitch just down there and there. And then, yeah, it can have a piece of lace or something across here. I could still put that on now, couldn't I? Let's have a look. We've got something here. We have. Oh, just sitting there, look, just perfect. I'll just hold that down a bit. Let's do it. What time am I? Oh, not long at all. just go mad and put some bling on as well. Just can't help myself with this last. Oh, look at those. Woohoo. Oh, look, just 3 little pieces of. Do I want it on there? I do. Just brings out that pink, doesn't it, from the rose. Love a bit of pretty shabby chic. It goes with the grungy so well, I think. Just a pop of shabby chic in with your grungy, really. Yeah, makes it pop. Yeah, some nice stitching just down there and there. That's gorgeous. Right, let's trim this up. I think it's going to be our last piece. What I'm going to use for a straight edge. That. Can't see how much room I've got. Yeah. Less than you think, Denise. It's more like a journal card than a tag. No. Because it could be a pocket or a tuck, couldn't it? Could be any of those things. It's still quite wet. Love that blue colour though. We might have to put a blue butterfly on there. It's got the nice blue backing as well. Seeing as I've got my mind on sparkle, if I can find them. Shall we put a sparkly butterfly? Oh, oh. See something down here winking at me. Are you too big? No, let's go big. I like that, don't you? Yeah, let's go big. Do we want to label as well? What do you think? I'm going to put it flat because it'll just catch if it ends up in a pocket. Specimen. No, I don't think I do. No, I don't think I want to label. I like it without. Unless I might just put one of the really teeny tiny ones, which I don't know if I'll be able to find one now. Well, probably in the other drawer. Yeah, I've got some really tiny ones with, you know, type and whatever on. Go underneath. There, like that look. Changed my mind and putting it down there. It's one of those that you might see or you might not. I'm really pleased with what I've got made today. Thoroughly enjoyed playing with all that. So that could be a pocket, could be a tuck, could be a journal card. This is an envelope. You can stitch down it and then put something in it. It can be a pocket filler like that. It could go down on the page and you can put a tag behind it. Beautiful. And then this again can be a journal card, but it's got journaling on the back if you want to be a journal card, but it's strong enough to be a pocket. You could always cut a divot out of it if you wanted to. Love this. This is going to be lovely with either some lace or some of this lovely pink chenille out the top. And I've even got room to trim it down a little bit if I want a bit thinner card. And then it's got that beautiful bit of ink at the back. What kit is that from? Vintage, not botanical, vintage architecture. You know, but it's super for journaling on. Love that one. Again, oh, went back tip. Do you know what? I was going to have the other side, wasn't I? The other side of it was plain, and that was going to be the backing. So I need to back that, unless it's a tuck. But I'll leave it out because I'm going to back it. Just one of these. We didn't embellish it. Why didn't we embellish that? Do anything here? I was desperate to put on it. No, don't think so. But I will find something and put it on there and embellish it. So that's just a faux envelope, extra journal spot. Couldn't stick it on a page. You could put it in a pocket or something like that. Then we made this lovely something for a tag or something. Not doing very well. No, nothing. But I've got this. It's got this lovely up tuck there, or a nice big pocket there, another big pocket there, and another tuck style pocket there. And I am going to make another one of those from the scrap in my box, just to remind me. Once you've made something twice, it hopefully reminds you. And that's a big piece to stick down on a page. And then I made this uptuck, which again, when it goes in a book, it will have either a label or a butterfly or both, or a word. But yeah, nice big uptuck. So yeah, I made quite a nice selection of things there. I was really pleased. If you enjoyed watching, a thumbs up would be lovely. If you've got any ideas of something you'd like to see me make from my scrap box, yeah, let me know in the comments. That would be fabulous. Otherwise, have a lovely what's left of your Sunday, and I will see you on Bank Holiday Monday. Let's see what's in store. Okay, bye for now.